We're drunk at the wheel here. Drunk
Sure.
at the wheel. We're out of control, and everybody's just sort of like avoiding, major decisions and looking from the outside in. Extraterrestrials must be looking at us going just like, what are they doing? They should just wipe out that entire city, that entire industry, those rental properties. Start from scratch. Like we're afraid of short-term pain. That
This
is, I
is the
think,
problem.
humans, like our industries, our companies, us as individuals, biggest shortfall is that in order to get the long-term gains, the delayed gratification, we're looking constantly for instant gratification. We're constantly looking to avoid short-term pain,
Avoid the pain.
and that is a huge detriment, right, to our success, because there's just so many opportunities. Like, into the car industry is one for sure that you're talking about. Paying off the debt and being able to get ourselves a little bit more fiscally responsible is another one. We're drunk at the wheel here. Drunk
Sure.
at the wheel. We're out of control, and everybody's just sort of like avoiding, major decisions and looking from the outside in. People, must be just looking at us going like, not people, like extraterrestrials must be looking at us going just like, what are they doing? They should just wipe out that entire city, that entire industry, those rental properties, those buildings. Like I was going to relate it to TCHC buildings, which we can talk about after. But like, just start from scratch. Like look with Trump with Gaza. Again, topic we don't want to discuss, but there's probably a scenario in the world where there is a place, not Gaza, I don't know, where things need to start all over again. Where a clean slate would be a good thing for like everybody. Again,
No, but
nothing to do,
not like Gaza.
and I have no opinion on Gaza. Zero.
That's right.
Yeah, zero opinion on it. Just
Yeah.
saying. So
We don't need
those
to
type of
buy
things
it.
we're
We
closed
have it.
minded on. We're closed minded on for a lot of different reasons. And there's too many people's interest at stake. That's the other thing too, right? That's why dictatorships and other countries where they just get things done, we sometimes admire their work, but we don't realize just like how many people's lives were impacted and opinions were oppressed.
Does that really matter at the
You
end
know?
of the day when the
Yeah.
economy is growing and booming, TK? There
Yeah.
has to be, listen, obviously, well, we don't really know. Well, maybe you do, but most people don't really know what it's like over there, right? They don't know what it's like. They just think it's worse because, we've been told that they make rice patties all day, and we don't really know how amazing it is over in Asia unless you actually like try and realize it or have been there, right?
Hmm.
Which most people haven't been there.
Most people haven't been there.
But those guys got a lot of stuff right too. And then they're able to because they got one dude saying, okay, everybody focus on this right now, make the whole thing happen in 3 weeks, and let's go. And then
Yeah.
as a country, we'll focus our attention on
Yeah.
destroying this industry over there, right?
Otherwise,
Or
your
this one.
families are dead. But hey, it's
Whatever.
it's fine. Don't
It's
worry. We're
much
gonna get it done
better,
together. So
right?
I'm exaggerating, obviously, but yeah. So a lot of things like that, obviously, politics wise, the premiers are all down in Washington D.C. So again, news for today. They're all trying to basically convince all of the members of Congress to not support tariffs, and giving pitching their own ideas and saying how bad it's going to be for Americans and everything like that. And that's like a pretty, like, when does that happen? It's like the government, the leaders of the Canadian government, while our faithful, loyal prime minister is in Europe right now. The premiers are going down to Washington D.C. to fight for Canadians businesses, basically, right? Canadians the economy as a whole.
But what are they
Which
doing? Like, what are they? What's this conversation like? So they go down there, and
yeah,
Trump is publicly saying, "We don't need any of your stuff, guys." Like,
yeah,
okay, I get. Like, he can't possibly think that their economy won't hurt for a bit first. Like, this has to be part of the calculation, right? Or,
yeah.
unless he knows something that nobody else knows. But at first, they're paying more for shit and slowing things down with all of this stuff. I think, right?
Yep, creates inflation and actually makes things
I don't know if it creates
more
inflation, makes
for
things more
Americans.
expensive, but things slow down. People stop
That's inflation.
spending more, right?
No,
I don't know if it's deflation, inflation, stagflation gets created from this whole mess. Well, isn't there a lot of things pushing up and down?
it's inflationary, bro. That's
It
what it
got,
is.
Okay, so it's inflationary. Okay, so that's good for real estate.
Are you looking for the best merch store on the planet? Well, we got the shit for you. Coming in at low prices where we barely make any money off of whatsoever, you can get the greatest real estate merchandise on this platform. Just look at this very flamboyant man putting on this great stuff. He looks great, he's dancing great, and boy does he look sexy in that merchandise. I tell you, buy this for anybody, you buy this for yourself. You will be not only repping the greatest Canadian real estate podcast in this world, but you will also be looking hella good doing it.